Welcome to part 4 of this anonymous Facebook post reading series. I'm your host, Erin Davis, and OCD therapist. This is the Bossing Up Overcoming OCD show, and I'm so glad you're here. This show has been running nearly 2 years, and I'm so grateful to have you here today. And what we're going to be talking about is people who are struggling with not just intrusive thoughts, but with the crushing weight of feeling hopeless. And I've seen hopelessness even be used as a compulsion. And we'll get into that in a bit. So before we start, I want to give you a content warning. Today's post mentions suicidal thoughts and depression. So if you are in crisis, please reach out for help. The 988 number is the suicide hotline, and it is available 24/7 as your crisis lifeline. Any other emergencies, call 911 or go to your nearest emergency room. So this person says, I've had debilitating OCD coming up to 8 years. I'm not working and I have no friends at all. I have my family and my kids, which I'm grateful for, but other than that, I feel incredibly isolated and misunderstood. The pain I'm going through is unbearable. Always having intrusive thoughts every day, continuously with no break. I'm exhausted and I don't feel like I belong in this world anymore. I just want to be put out of my misery. Wow. So sad, right? And these anonymous posts, like you don't know who's writing it and you want to be able to help them. But, hopefully this podcast, these messages will bring some inspiration, some light, and some hope for people who are feeling the same exact way. So if you wrote this post, I want you to know you belong in this world. I know it doesn't feel like it right now. I know the pain feels unbearable, but you belong here and you are worth it. So 8 years of intrusive thoughts with no break would exhaust anyone. And if you have found that OCD has isolated you more and more from the real world, I get it. And this isn't a weakness. This is just OCD really taking over, and help is available. Here's another post. This person says, I honestly don't know where to start, but I feel like I need to let this out. For a very long time now, I've been trapped in a cycle of negative thoughts that won't leave me alone. Every day, the same questions haunt me. What's the point of my life? Why am I even here? Thoughts of ending it all have become my constant companion. It's like I plan for my death more than I ever planned for my future. I feel completely drained emotionally, mentally, and physically. I've lost all my energy, all my drive. And so this person is describing what seems to be another form of exhaustion. And these intrusive thoughts have paired up with depression. So it's not just like the fear of something bad happening. It's really gone into like that deep desperation of what's the point of anything. And so when I'm reading these two posts, I see a very common thread here, that there is mental exhaustion. And when your brain is constantly producing intrusive thoughts and it's latching on to them, you're fighting mental battles all day, every day. And when you're trying to solve unsolvable questions, you get tired, like so tired that you can feel it in your soul. So here's the thing, y'all. You're not weak for feeling exhausted. You're not broken for having these thoughts. And you're not alone, even though you feel isolated. There are resources, there are people, there are communities who understand what you're going through and are willing to help. So if you're in this place where you feel like you're one of these posters, first, I strongly encourage you to reach out for help. Again, you can call 988. You can also check out the link in the show notes if you're a North Carolina or Virginia resident and looking for some quick relief to these OCD thoughts. I've got an OCD intensives program. You won't find anything else like it out there. So second thing, remember that your thoughts aren't facts. Even though you may think the thought, I don't belong here, that's not true. And the whole nothing matters mentality is depression talking. And the third thing, focus on tiny steps. Focus on things that bring you meaning, joy, things that light you up, things you value, and think about what's the best next step for me today. So, to the person who's been fighting their OCD for 8 years, you're stronger than you know. And to the person who's been planning their death instead of living their life, your life has value, even when you can't see it. So in the next episode, we're going to talk about when your family doesn't care to understand your struggles. And again, if you're in crisis, reach out to 988 because you matter.